In the beginning, Star Woman heard drumming beneath the great tree in her father's garden, and she dug around its roots until she fell through the soil into a great darkness. In her palm was a handful of earth. My mama told me that she was loading the dishwasher when a voice spoke to her. If you want to have your little girl, now is the time. That night, I came to her in a dream, with my hair streaming out behind me in a meadow. My mother's mother gave me the name Rippling Grasses, as is the custom, but she is white. Sometimes being mixed is like trying to remember a party that everyone swears you were at, but you're positive you weren't invited because you have no recollection of that night. Even when they tell you all the little details, the words you said, the jacket you were wearing. Another diaspora poem. You must be so tired, like me, of keeping lists of all the things you can't remember. Maybe my ancestors are mad at my spiritual amnesia. They used to call me Black Girl, Indian Girl, Babai. The mirror and the fan on the ceiling with its incessant chiding, busy asking me why. You never holla at your anger and dap it up when it comes in the building. Not a real kind of strength or pride, 'cause your anger comes to visit you in the night, like a sneaky link, while the ghosts of uninvited fingers serenade exposed flesh. And the voices that say, remember, you're not black enough to speak on the encounter in the morning. How she, anger, played in your hair and asked you to taste yourself on her fingers, how you cried and held each other, transmitting vibrations that aligned like strands of hair and coiled together to hold themselves like a house holding its walls to keep from falling apart. How you black when you too afraid to even look anger in the eye when she walk in the building to claim her.
Niggas really worth it, congratulating your fame behind the eyes that really hurting. These niggas ain't really loyal, trying to knock them on my circle. Stop asking questions about my whereabouts. Somewhere in my head I found a mill, I'm trying to get it out. Dirty money, take it, call the case, let's try a different route. They get it out the safe, so I guess I gotta spit it out. And baby, you show only more.
Not a real black woman, Indian women, Pinay, you a puzzle with mixed pieces from different sets. You a puzzle with mixed pieces from different undistinguishable layered shades of trauma, dysphoric and unarticulated, buried in translations of giving and being taken. And never chose for my soul to be divided 4 ways, carved up and served as payment for the sacrifices of my ancestors and the privileges my oppressor has saved me with. Didn't ask to be saved from my lineage, didn't ask for it to be bought out and replaced. The black woman is God. She calls me to remember. She asks of me every lifetime I've never lived. I have haunted you for so long while you called my name, starving and weary. You reached into me with deft fingers, the pulpy endocarp of white dragon fruit. Tiny black seeds like stars adorning your glistening skin. I lavished in the sensations of being torn open to the axis of my soul in the sunlight. I could not tell what was honey and what was tears, could not tell water from blood, flesh from fruit, from fire, to see I in you. Tears, water, sun, earth, death, born by your touch, How worth it to sit in the grass and confuse my flesh for the sins of my mouth, my tongue, my fingers, my magic hands. You called me home to this body so that I could remember.
Let me tell a little story about the field. It was me, empty stomach, ceiling punching dollar bill, mind you. I was just another problem off the dribble. Here I'm banging on the door, but I never gave him that pistol. Look, we send shots